What makes a man truly powerful? It's not his money, not his looks, and definitely not how loud he talks. It's what he keeps hidden, especially from women, because the strongest men don't reveal their entire playbook. Today, I'll show you 5 secrets. Powerful men never tell women, and once you understand them, she'll never see you the same. Secret 1. He doesn't reveal his emotions instantly. A powerful man isn't heartless. He feels things deeply. But what separates him from average men is his control. He doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. When he's angry, sad, betrayed, or even excited, he keeps it grounded. Women test men emotionally, often without realizing it. It's not manipulation, it's instinct. They want to see, can this man lead when chaos hits? Can he stay grounded when I'm emotional? The man who explodes when she's upset, he fails the test. The man who becomes needy when she pulls away, fails the test. But the man who remains calm, who doesn't react immediately, he becomes a mystery, a rock, an emotional fortress. You see, emotional restraint doesn't mean emotional detachment. It means you decide when to express. You choose the time, the place, the words, on your terms. That's masculine leadership. When a woman sees a man who can process pain without begging for comfort, she respects him. When he doesn't need validation for every emotion, she desires him. Because in a world full of reactive, unstable men, stoic strength is rare. That's why a powerful man doesn't overshare. He keeps the deepest parts of his emotional world private, not out of fear, but because his emotions are sacred. He doesn't want pity, he wants progress. And that restraint, it draws her in. Because when you don't give everything away, you create curiosity, respect, and attraction. Secret 2. He never lets a woman feel she's his only option. A man can be loyal, a man can be in love, but the moment he makes a woman feel like she's his only source of happiness, he gives away his power. Powerful men never position a woman at the center of their universe. Why? Because they understand that neediness is repulsive. You've seen it before. A man who cancels all his plans for her, who chases every message, who panics when she pulls back. She may say, "I want a man who shows he cares." But what she actually responds to is a man who values himself first, who shows her love, but not dependency. When she knows you have options, not necessarily other women, but options in life, you become a man of value. She realizes, if I don't treat him right, someone else will. If I walk away, he won't beg. He'll be just fine. This isn't about playing games. It's about knowing your worth. The powerful man has purpose. He's building something, whether she stays or not. He's not trying to impress her. He's focused on impressing his future self. When she sees that calm, unbothered confidence, she starts chasing you. Because feminine energy is drawn to masculine independence. She wants a man who doesn't crumble when she withdraws. She wants a man who could walk away, but chooses to stay. That choice, not desperation, is what creates lasting attraction. His secret 3, he keeps his long-term vision hidden. Every man needs a mission, something greater than himself. But powerful men don't broadcast that mission to the world, especially not to women. He may have a 5-year plan. He may be building an empire in silence. But he knows talking too much about it kills the magic. Why? Because mystery creates power. Not everyone deserves access to your internal blueprint. You see, a woman will often ask, "What are we? Where is this going? What's the plan?" And while those questions aren't wrong, the powerful man doesn't respond with everything. He gives clarity, but not full access. Because if she knows the entire map, the thrill is gone. He wants her to experience the journey, not memorize the destination. She doesn't need to know every detail of his ambition. She just needs to know, this man is going somewhere, with or without me. Powerful men are builders, and builders protect the blueprint. They speak with action, not over-explained promises. They reveal the vision through progress, not pressure. This silence makes her curious. It creates attraction. Because she doesn't know what he's thinking. But she knows he's thinking. He's not aimless. He's not emotionally driven. He's mission-driven. And the more a woman senses that you're committed to something bigger, something that doesn't revolve around her, the more she wants to be part of your story. Not because you begged, but because you're already writing a legacy. Secret 4. He doesn't argue. He withdraws. Most men lose power not by what they say, but by saying too much during conflict. When emotions run high, when she pushes your buttons, when she tries to trigger a reaction, the weak man argues, the powerful man withdraws. You see, arguing is often emotional warfare. Words fly, things are said that can't be unsaid, respect is lost. Powerful men don't play that game. They've mastered the art of silence. Why? Because your energy is sacred, and arguments drain energy. When a woman shouts, nags, or throws emotional tests, she doesn't want a debate. She wants to see, is this man emotionally centered? The man who yells back fails. The man who defends every accusation fails. But the man who says nothing, who stands up slowly, walks out, and lets silence be his statement, that's the man she remembers. Withdrawal doesn't mean emotional immaturity. It means you're not arguing for approval. You don't need to win fights. You're busy winning in life. And when you pull back during conflict, not in anger, but in composure, you flip the script. You show that you don't chase chaos. You don't live in drama. You don't trade your peace for anyone's validation. This unnerves her at first, but over time, she realizes this man has emotional control, and I respect that. As Secret 5, he keeps his pain to himself and uses it as fuel. Every powerful man has faced betrayal, loss, heartbreak, and disappointment. He's been broken, but he never broadcasts his pain. Why? Because the modern world rewards vulnerability, but punishes emotional dependence. The powerful man doesn't bleed on people who didn't cut him. He doesn't share his story for sympathy. He uses it to build armor. His pain becomes fuel. It drives him. It focuses him. It hardens him without making him cold. When women look into his eyes, they sense it. There's a story behind the silence, a past behind the power, and it mystifies them. You see, when you cry in front of a woman too early, hoping for comfort, you become soft. But when you carry your wounds with dignity, when you suffer in silence and transform it into discipline, you become dangerous, in a good way. This kind of man doesn't post online about how people betrayed him. He doesn't vent to everyone. He goes to war with himself and wins. That silent suffering builds depth, and depth is irresistible, because pain, when properly used, makes you unshakable, patient, focused. Calm. Women are drawn to this, not because you're damaged, but because you've mastered your damage. So remember, your pain isn't for the world to see, it's for your strength to be born. Powerful men don't explain, they don't chase, they don't argue. They move in silence, and the world adjusts. If this video shook something inside you, hit that subscribe button for more brutal truths and stoic wisdom. Stay sharp, stay grounded, stay dangerous.